Hello, my peepers. Welcome to a new episode of What's New in Shalene's Neck of the Woods. And today is Watercolor Wednesday. This is Carnival Escape by Jade Gideon. This is done on watercolor paper so that you can use any wet medium. And today we are going to work on this page, and we are going to use Prismacolor watercolor pencils. So let's see what we have for greens. The largest set that they make of these is 36, and I only have 24, which is fine. And you can use these two different ways. The first way is we can just color directly onto the page. And let's zoom in on this leaf so that you can see it better. And the thing with watercolors is you can use it as your base. You don't have to color in all the way because you will be pulling the color out. And like I said, you can use it as a base. And then when it's all dry, go over it with regular colored pencils for shading and detail work. Okay, so that's on there. Now we are going to activate it. Okay, I want to make sure I don't have too much water coming out of my water brush. I have my water brush. It's a Karataki water brush. Let's see how well these pencils work. Oh, look at that. That's pretty. That's a pretty green. Just wiping some excess water off. So you can do it this way and then go in. Wait till it dries and goes in with shadow. Or, let's see, we can go over to this one and we are going to do some layering here, just not up all the way to the edge of the leaf. And then at the edge of the leaf, that was spring green, by the way. Now we're going to go in with grass green and go around the edge. Or you could have made it darker in the middle. Do a little bit of shadow there. Okay. And then what you want to do is take your lighter color and take it into the dark. See, because if you take the dark into the light, it's really not, oh, it still looks okay. You still can see the lighter green. And bring it up into the dark. That looks nice. Then I'm going to go take this green and go back over to this one and just color in the dark where you want the dark. Now somebody asked me to show my heat gun, and I didn't get that out and ready, so I will have to do that in one of the other videos. Okay, now you can go back in and bring that green out. It's Wednesday. It's lunchtime. I just ate a little bit. I had a small piece of sausage and like 2 tablespoons of mashed potatoes left, so I ate them. And Pearl is cleaning herself in the sunlight because the sun is out today. There. Okay, now let's try another method with the green, and we're going to use different greens. So we'll go put these back. This is what they look like. They're in a wooden barrel, and mine are split, so I don't know if I'm going to run into problems later on, but it tells you Prismacolor, Watercolor, and then another language. It has a number, and then it tells you the color of the pencil. Spring green. So now we're going to try the other method of taking it directly off the tip of the pencil and going in. Now I want to make sure you can see what I'm doing, and going in that way. Okay, now we'll go over to this one and do the same thing. Take it directly from the tip and depends on how much you take off the tip, and the amount of water is how dark or how light it will be on the paper. See how much lighter that is than that? So you can go back in and add more color if you need to. So there's that. And I think we'll use, and that was olive green. Now we're going to go in with dark green. I have a piece of paper towel and just wiping the color off. Now we will go in with the dark green and do these leaves behind that with the dark green. Again, taking it off the tip of the pencil. So I have Ivy and the Inky Butterfly up and uploading right now while I'm making this. And then this will go up later tonight before I go to bed. Just because I want to watch some videos this afternoon. Okay, let's go over to this one. And I'm going to have to squeeze my water just a little bit because I'm really not getting anything out. It's dry. Oh no, I splattered some on the page. Yes, I know I went over the line on accident. Now I got too much green on my brush. I gotta get it all off. Okay. I got that off. Now let's see. I splattered it a couple places. I think I want to do this in yellows and oranges. Let me see what colors I have. Okay, I have Spanish orange, goldenrod, sunburst yellow, and orange. So let's go in with sunburst yellow. We're going to color that on. There's that. I'll go in and activate that. That's a pretty yellow. Nice and bright. These have some really pretty colors. And then I think we'll go in with the orange and go into the small places that goes around it. Now you know it'll probably seep into the yellow, but that's okay because we are just practicing. And gems are going to pick up some of the colors around them anyways. So let's go in, activate this orange. Gotta go wipe some of the water off the brush. A peeper gave me these pencils last year and I hadn't used them. And I'm quite impressed. I just wish they had more colors. And I didn't see, I looked on, in my Blick catalog. Okay, let's go over and do these here. I looked in the Sunburst Yellow. I looked in my Blick catalog to see if you could buy these open stock, and they didn't have it in the catalog. So I am not sure if you can like order these open stock on their website. Or in an art store, or in their store, you know, any art supply store, or in their store. I don't know if you can buy them open stock. There's that, and then we'll go in with the orange. Then there's these little ones here, but I'm going to do those orange because they're going to pick up the color of the orange. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. So I took some chicken drumsticks out of the freezer. I'll probably cook them in the oven with either some herbs or barbecue sauce. Not sure yet. Not sure yet what I want to do. But I am going to watch a lot of coloring videos this afternoon and this evening. I'll go ahead and activate the orange. I like how it kind of just goes into the yellow a little bit, just to pick up some of that color. How many of you have this book or these pencils? Okay, now I'll go over to the other side and do the same thing. So the other watercolor products we will be working with in the future is, let me see what I have. We have Crayola watercolors. I think I have 12 colors. We have the Neo 2s. What did I use last time? Did I use the Neo 2s last week? Yes, I did. And I have Art Advantage compact watercolor paints. I have 24 of those. And I have water soluble oil pastels by Portfolio. I think that's the name. And then I got the Caran d'Ache Supra colors that you can use as watercolor pencils. I forgot to activate the yellow before I added the orange, so we will see what kind of mess we will make. See, learning right along with you. So we'll activate. See, now the orange is going right in because we did not activate the yellow first. But that's okay. That is pretty. I'm going to have a sip of my water here in a minute. I have no idea what that noise is out there. Farm truck or something. There we go. There's that. We'll put these colors away. I didn't see any browns in here. Do I have any browns? Yep. Okay. So we're going to come down into here. These kind of look like feathers. So we are going to use terracotta and dark umber because that's all I have for browns. We will do the dark one first and then go in with the light. Well, the dark one was that dark umber, and then this is terracotta. Remember, you don't have to color all the way to the edges because they are watercolors. They will spread out. I've got my last load of laundry in the wash machine, or in the dryer actually. But I think I need to wash a couple of blankets. Okay, so I'm going to do this lighter color and bring it into the dark. Just kind of blend them in. And then I wiped the brush off after every feather I did so that I don't have too much of the dark on it, so that I can do a little bit of blending. And I will have a link down below. If Amazon has this coloring book still, and if they have these colored pencil or the watercolor pencils and this brush. Now I will show you the secret about the brush. You take it apart. Let me move this. You take it apart and you have this black thing, and it says to squeeze the bottle and then slowly release to let the water in. I don't do that because it doesn't happen. What I do is I take this black thing off, I put in the water, and then I put the black thing back on. That's how I use these. Okay, now we're going to go over to these, and like I said, I am thinking they are feathers. But you can make them whatever you want to be. It's your book. And we're going to do the dark color. Because you see how much color you got when you add the water. You don't need a heavy layer. And then go back in with the terracotta. Okay. Now again, start with the terracotta and go up. And again, remember, if you want more shading, you can go back in with the watercolor pencils, or you can wait till it's all dry and use your colored pencils over it. You can do it any way you want. I am not going to layer with the colored pencils. If I was, I would have the heat gun out to make sure everything was completely dry. And just pulling that dark color in a little bit. And this is the time of day I start getting a little tired, and I usually need like a 10-15 minute cat nap, sometimes 20 minutes, just to revive myself. I don't know if I'll get one in today though. I have a lot of coloring I want to do. Okay, there's that. So that looks nice. Okay, stop it. So what color do we want to do these? They look like a like maybe a metal, but I don't. Let's see, let's go with this darker gray. This is cool gray 50%. Don't these kind of look like what's on dream catchers? And I am, let's see, yep, I used it on this and then this one over here. I should have them, there we go. And then I'm going to go in through this and color that in just lightly. You don't need a lot. There's that. Make sure my brush is clean. And then go in and activate this. And don't forget, you can always go over this with a metallic pencil. I don't know if you can hear the TV in the background. Scott's watching TV and having lunch. He's in the other end of the house, but you still might hear it. And, let's do this ribbon here. It looks like ribbon. I'm thinking it's ribbon. We're going to do that red. Just because I want to. So we're going in with crimson red. So this part here I'm going to color just a little bit darker. And maybe right here. And see what that does. Because like I said, I'm learning with you. Okay. Make sure the brush is clean. And let's activate that red. I don't think there's any water coming out. There we go. Don't want it to go up in that yellow. That's my weather alert. There's that. And I'm going to have me a sip of water. And, I think I see some more where it should be gray down in here. I am going to do this. So I have no idea what it is. So we'll go and activate that. I still had a little bit of red on the brush. And we'll get the other red, which is carmine red. We're going to do the tassels in red. I did get some water flowing. There we go. I'm going to say, where's the water? There's that. Now we have to decide what color stones we want. And I think I'm going to go with blue. See what we have. We have true blue. So there's true blue. And because it's a stone, we want some of these to be just a little bit darker than others. So we're just going to go over that. Like that. And I'm not even going to activate that with the water. And let's go with Copenhagen. And again, we're just going to go in, but it's still a little wet. A little bit there, and those are small areas. We're gonna use a little bit of these colors in here, and I'm taking it directly off the tip, but I'm not doing it over the page again because of the splatter we got the last time. See, we learn as we go along. Okay. There we go. And you can go in and add some, or you can wait till it's dry. There's that. I suppose I should check the time on this video. How we doing? 40 minutes. Not too bad. So we can come over here into these two and use the same colors. So this is true blue. See how it splattered when I took it off the tip over the page? That's okay. I'm going to go back in and darken up some of the areas. that. And we will use the Copenhagen on this. And again over here, we will use True Blue. Now I have a a tart burner going, and I don't like the tart in it. It's too perfumey. It's one from like Walmart. It's too perfumey. I don't care for it. That's looking nice. Now we'll come up here and we'll come in and work on this. And this is the True Blue. And darken up a little bit. And let's do the Copenhagen on this. I can tell we must have something coming because my left ear is plugged. Okay, we're working on this True Blue. And when everything is totally dry, we will go in with either a Posca pen or the Uniball to give these gems a little bit of a sparkle. See, this is dry already up here. Now we're going to work on these. So I'm going in with True Blue. Need a little bit of water. Come on. And don't squeeze your paintbrush over the picture. And we'll go in with Copenhagen. There's that. It's gray. I'm going to use the Cool Gray 50% to do this. Okay, make sure the blue's all off my brush. Like I said, you can go in and shade what you want with a pencil when you're done and it's all done drying. And, let's do, where's the browns? Let's do these little stones in the, I don't know what these are, but we're going to do them brown. Activate the light one first. And then I'm going into the dark. Now I got too much water. And if you get too much water, you can always take the tip of your paper towel and just gently soak up a little bit of the water. I'm liking it. Now, do I want to do, let's take the orange and I'm going to pick it up off the tip with the brush and do some of these. Let's do these here. Don't need a lot, but I got too much water on my brush, I think. There's that. Just to pick up some of the colors, bring them up here a little bit. I know there was something else. I'm going to get a brown fine liner and I'm going to go in and color this in the fine liner. So there's that. What else? I think that's it. Go in with the Uniball and we are going to, let's see, where are we at? Let's go down here where it's probably dry and we are going to add a little bit. Okay, and then over here, Yeah. I like it. I like it. And we're done because I just wanted to do basic watercolor. And it's done. Then you can put your name on there. Let's zoom out and see watercolor. All done. I think it came out nice. Thank you for watching. If you liked this, click the like. And I appreciate all of you that have been subscribing and liking the new Watercolor Wednesdays. I will continue them as long as I can on Wednesdays. So I will talk to you later, all my peepers. Bye-bye.